around and could give you $10, and I could be sitting there with it.
Right. Yeah,
So,
I know.
it's just a little more difficult.
I know that has to be, yeah, difficult's a good word, and painful.
Yes.
And this,
Yes.
this is the thing I wanted to say.
She's my closest relative. So, I mean, I love my mom, but my grandmother is my everything.
Yeah, my grandmother raised me too, so she was more like mama than anything too. So I know what you mean by that.
Yeah, my mom had me young, so my grandmother is, she was our mom.
Yeah.
I used to keep telling my aunts and them when I was growing up, y'all my sisters.
Right.
So
definitely not to make light of the situation, but just you talking about it, about the lost memory. There are times like from one room to the other. Hell, I can't remember what the hell I was going to do, and I
me
know,
either.
you know what I'm saying. So, I know that I can imagine with it being as acute as you say it is, how it is. But
yeah.
I worry about my mental state sometimes. You're like, hey, what the hell was I finna do? You know what I'm saying? And I know
exactly.
Yeah. So.
And then I think that she is so used to moving and going and just like staying within a routine. Now that she's out of it, I guess we're going to really see how she aged. You understand? Because she's now sitting still, so we get to kind of, I guess, watch her in the next part of her life.
Yeah.
Because at first it was like, where's grandma? She had work. It ain't matter, how old or how long or what she had to lift or whatever. My grandmother I worked with her for a few years. She worked at a giant food market.
Right.
And she was working for them when they were pantry pride and paying her like 10 cents an hour. So she, was at the top level of pay by the time, we got to her time to retire. So they kind of pushed her out. They didn't want to pay her anymore. So I'm sure she was pretty much making what an owner of the company would make by then.
Right.
By, her raises and things. So they kept trying to buy her out, so she finally retired.
Yeah.
And my thing, I'm saying all of that to say that, she was just so strong-willed and so independent, and she is who kind of ran the family. We would call her the puppet master because she would get everything done, through us. She would make us do things for each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, now that I'm watching her, I guess in her mental state starting to decline and things like that, it's a little difficult, but I also feel like that is the only way that she will probably chill out, because if she don't worry about you, she's not taking care of you, not all in your business with did you pay your bills on time and stuff like that, then she was never really calm. She had to be that way in order to, I guess, feel like herself, all over top of everything going on.
Right.
But now it's like she can chill, we all got it, we don't need it, and I think that we're going to see exactly how she aged without having to worry about those things and not in her regular routine. And it's going to be the memory. It's going to be the memory that make her, fall back.
Okay.
Because it's not going to be the body. That lady is agile. Like I said, working with her, she was the lady that would be in the bathroom hitting jumping jacks because, her energy's going low.
Right.
And I'm talking 60, 70 years old hitting jumping jacks in the bathroom to get her energy for work.
Right. Wow.
So... So now, it's just a big difference for me. And again, it just happens to my own aging, too.
Yeah.
It's, it makes me start looking at me and then my daughter on her way to senior year and stuff like that. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Really? Is the age really coming that fast?
Yeah. And you guys, obviously you got them Magneto genes from your grandmother, because you in good shape.
Yeah, she's young as I don't know what looking. You wouldn't even believe it.
Yeah, real talk.
So if that's what people see in me, then I would definitely say that it came from her.
That real talk. That's
definitely. Because she definitely don't look like a grandmother. People think she's my mom.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good, man. I like you sharing things like that to let people know that Voice the Superstar in the making is real and goes through real things like everybody else, man. It has real hurts and pains and, setbacks.
Yeah, I would definitely, please. Like, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's what.
Who all, not to change the subject, but to change the subject a little bit, who all performed last night? Who performed last night at the show?
I can't remember exactly all of the names of the artists that I'm not affiliated with, but we did have, on my set, of course I have Free Agent and JC, and I brought Pure Fire Smoke along with me because, again, like I said to you guys before, that we were going to be having a new artist that we'll be working with going into the winter. Yeah. And, she came down and supported and ran that merch table because what's going on now is that since psycho music is becoming a brand and we're getting, you know, T-shirts and hats and people are requesting these things. I've been in a state where I'm like, who's going to run the table? Because I got to perform. Like, who's going to sell this stuff?
Yeah. Got to have somebody.
You know what I mean? And I'm like running around trying to figure it out. So like I said, I have Chris Fire Smoke, and JC brought his sister and her, I guess, guy friend. And, you know, they kind of held it down for me. So I was really happy with that. It's a group a guy by the name of Sampson, and I think he is in Virginia. And he performed really awesome. And Sam Hope from, he's, I think, in West Virginia. And the name of their group is All Day Audio. He was really awesome. I mean, even Wisdom Court performed. We had Billy Live and Dragon, and Marge was one of the producers of the Beats, and DJ Chris Starr came out. So it was pretty cool. A lot of the names in Baltimore that some people really appreciate on the horrorcore scene were there, though. I got to meet a lot of new people because, you know, the scene is really new for me.
Yeah.
Still learning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you about the merchandise now. You have I've seen the advertisement somewhat when I got over to Facebook or whatever. Where can they get the Psycho Music merchandise? I know that's people are asking about that, and they want to have a place to go get it. Now, is Monopolizing putting that out, or is it just Psycho Music team putting it out?
No,
and where can they
the
find
Psycho
it?
Music merchandise is right on psychomusic.com.
Okay.
It's a tab there that says Psycho Shop, and when you click on it, it'll kind of discuss some of the things that we have and show a few pictures of it. But also, if you click on a picture, it'll go straight to the website, the online store.
Okay. So they can get it online.
So, you know, if they see something that they like and they click the picture, it'll go straight to the online store for them to be able to, you know, make that purchase.
Yeah. So
and
just
that's through PayPal.
So Psycho, just go to psychomusic.com and then look at the Psycho Music shop or the pictures. Let you click on that, and it'll take you right over where you can purchase it via PayPal.
Yep, and when you go to psychomusic.com, the picture and everything will tell you. It'll tell you to click it. So even if they forget all of the directions,
okay,
it's, you know, it'll guide them through.
Okay, cool. Y'all do that. That's where you go. Go to psychomusic.com, and you'll be able to get the merchandise, the Psycho Music team, Psycho Music group merchandise. And that's going to be huge for you as that goes forward. All right. Let's get into a little bit of music. We're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit more about what's coming with Voice of True Go Getter and, you know, the Psycho Music team and everything that's coming out. We want to talk about the July project, touch bases on the June project, and then you know, we'll just do some all things voice when we come back. This is Taj Mahal, and it features Janae Aiko, one of my favorites. It's called Forbidden Fruit. Y'all check it out.
Baby, you must be an angel. 'Cause when the light hits you just right, one could mistake you for a star. That is exactly what you are.
Come on. And I know I'm not supposed to like you. When you comment on my pics, I'm not supposed to write you. But I must admit that I'm in love with your face. Your body is A1, but I'm in love with your grace. And I've been watching you, everything's no taste. And I just want to put my hands on your face. So I can pull you close to mine. And I know that's crossing the line, but let's shine together. Spend a little time together. Do some cute shit like write a little rhyme together. Let me love you like you never been hurt. Open your heart, not your legs. I know it's usually reversed, but I'm sincere like Nas and Belly. And you ever thought of us like Nas and Kelly? Even if you thought about it, I don't know how well it would sit with your sis. So if you did, you'll never admit. But just know this.
Then the night takes over. You are nowhere to be found. Your face in broken pieces. Don't you look down.
Yeah.
Don't you look down.
And I don't wanna take it to my grave how much I love you. When I see you, baby, I just wanna kiss and hug you. But you got your situation and I got mine too. When you and him, you think of me. When I'm with her, I think of you. Is it wrong if I text and ask what you about to do? And we fake running to each other in aisle two. You was shopping, I was shopping in the very same place. End up in the same aisle. Ooh, we got the same taste. I just wanna eat you up, but before I say grace and thank the good Lord for what's about to take place. I wonder what your kiss feel like. Would our kiss feel right? We've been friends forever. Will we still be tight? At the end of the night, will we still remain? Or will we hang our heads in shame or do it again? These are the things that I ask myself. I'm trying to get past myself, so bear with me.
Then the night takes over. You are nowhere to be found. Your face in broken pieces. Don't you look down. Don't you look down.
Imagine her being unhappy and I'm just forced to watch. It's not none of my business, I'm forced to stop. I gotta watch her leave comments and post about things that make her unhappy. To watch her unwind, I'm unhappy. Am I hated because I hate he ain't making her happy? I wanna kidnap him, take him somewhere far and clap him. Instead when I see him, I gotta dab him. Because he loves her and she loves him. We all friends. I guess you could say that we all can. But it's the looks I receive before he walks in. They got me feeling like Superman Clark Kent. I could do it, she want me to do it. Taj, just don't make it obvious, baby, pursue it. Damn, this shit is tearing at my heart. We both wanna be with each other, but it's better we apart. Ain't this a bitch?
Then the night takes over. You are nowhere to be found. Your face in broken pieces. Don't you look down. Don't you look down. Then the night
Hey, all things, not voice, but radio.com.
That's what that is. All things Voice Crew Go Get It. Radio, episode 8.com. See, she getting into it. Y'all see, y'all know how she was fighting at the first like episode. Now y'all see she in it. Real talk. We live.
No.
Yeah, we live with the host of episode 8, Voice of True Go Get It, Psycho Music, the chief executive everything, and we were just talking about the new merchandise from Psycho Music Group.
Yeah.
And some of the ways that you can get at it, or the way that you can get at it and get your own psycho music. I know a lot of you guys are interested in that and want to be a part of, all things voice, and that's how you can wear you some voice. Psycho Music Group. I know that we talked about you bringing along other artists, and especially like for the winter time, bringing out other artists and stuff like that, and then JC, of course, bringing out other artists because you're supposed to celebrate his release this month. We've got a snafu. For some reason, with the release of Free Agents,
Unleashed, and that girl, boy, I'm gonna have to leash her back up in a minute if we don't get that CD released.
Don't leash her back up.
I am. My goodness, she's driving me crazy.
I'm really waiting on an answer, a prolific answer from our people over regarding that release, because we've got so many different platforms and stuff, and everybody deals with it different, but. That should have been an automatic. Like I said, I haven't received anything. Of course, it would have went to you, being the label that actually released that project, and you haven't received anything as to why it hadn't. That's not my sound effects, y'all. That's real voice back there. That hadn't hit the stores and stuff. But so we don't have a definitive answer for it yet. But I expect it tomorrow, no later than, before we have to go ballistic, not only on them, but of course the. Leash Free Agent back up. We're not going to do that. We're going to leave her unleashed. So you guys will probably...
not over here with me.
Yeah.
You're going to leave her unleashed. And that was seriously going crazy on the first project.
Yeah.
Now, and don't get me wrong, I respect it. It's the first project. I understand it. But loyalty comes down on me.
Me too.
Like you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah. You're the CEO, you ain't doing your job. I'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm trying. I'm shuffling papers, I'm trying.
It's not her fault. Bree. It's sometimes it happens in the scheme of things. It's not the first time, probably won't be the last time, but it all makes us crazy every time that it happens, and we're trying to figure it out. We do know that the latest project from Boyce, also our rep, our Ace Boone Coon rep, has taken the month of July off, and I can't seem to get an answer as to who's going to handle his duties while he's off. Everything's been submitted. It was submitted on time for the June project, rather, and nobody's answering me over at the conglomerate. So